Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to DIY Art Plus. So I know this video is not related to what I am making, but I still wanted to share with you guys. I always make some paintings and some decoration DIY kind of videos, but today I really wanted to share with you that what really inspired us to make this one project, which is harvesting all of these vegetables. And it was, trust me guys, it's a lot of fun and it's a great activity. So this is what really inspired us. Look at how many vegetables we harvest last year. I cannot believe, and we planted all of these vegetables on that pot, like every single one of them. And this year we decided to plant even more of these vegetables and some fruits. So I'm gonna show you how I do that, how I build the garden bed today. Alright, so look at this. I am so in love with those vegetables. Like, we planted okras, tomatoes, all different kind of cabbage, some onions, and so many peppers. And that's what we gonna do, but this time we gonna do that on the garden bed. So I'm gonna show you how I make those and what materials I use. So these are all pictures from last year. Alright, so here I'm at Home Depot and they are all out. I wish I can get more, but yeah, they're all out. But this is how the wood looks like, this thick. I'm also gonna share a picture with you in a second, but this was about like $10.27. So I'm gonna get about 8 of them. I'll show you how I do that, but here is the block that you need, and I'm gonna be using that too. And this is my plan. I know this is really small, but I'm gonna make it a huge one, about like 8 feet. Alright, so this is where we're gonna make our bed. Now, as you can see here, there are a lot of sand here because this was like a sandbox for kids to play, and we removed already a lot of sand, and we fill about like 3 garbage bags, garbage cans, like whatever you guys call it, but it's right here. So yeah, this is where we're gonna make. Now, I wasn't sure how that's gonna turn out, so I already started digging and see how that's gonna look. So I'm gonna show you in a second. So I already started digging one side, couple side like that. I'm gonna show you right here. So what we did is we dig about like a 3 to 4 inches of like big hole there, so that our wood can fit there. So this is how we did. At first we thought we just gonna put this block and on the grass area and then add those wood and then we're done. But nope, it wasn't like a leveling, so that's why we thought of digging this area, just so that it levels better, and everything, all corners looks nice and straight. So we remove all of those dirt from that hole, and we did that on all 4 sides. Alright, so here I'm all done on one side. This is how it looks like after I dig all of them. Alright, so this is the next day and everything's is nice and dry actually. So I know it's hard to see the hole there, but it's there. So here is the sand that we removed from the sand area, the middle of the box area. Now I'm adding those sand on that hole, just so that again it levels better, and I'll show you what I really mean. Okay, so I'm just gonna add this sand on those holes like that, and trying to use my just a palm and just trying to make it nice and kind of leveled, so something like this. So when we put the wood on top, it's all gonna be straight and not a little bumpier, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna do that on all of these other sides too. So yeah, and the digging part was the hardest part, and that's why I didn't get a chance to show you all those four corners I did, because it took us about like couple days. We did couple of the holes in a one day and the next to the next day, so that's why. All right, so again, I'm adding this sand only because I wasn't able to get that nice even kind of a hole. So if I add this sand and go over like that, it's gonna be nice and straight. Alright, so after I put those sands there, this is how we're gonna put everything together. So as you can see, the wood just gonna slide it down, and as you can see, it's nice and kind of a straight now. It wasn't straight before. Okay, so this is how we put the blocks on our corners. So we already did the other three, but basically some sand there. Now I just put that block there and just press it down a little bit on that sand, and then we're gonna add those wood. And I know we made those holes all on four sides slightly a little bit bigger than what our wood size is, because it's just easy to put it there. So now if you want to make this kind of a bed and slightly a little smaller, you can get also some smaller size of wood, or you can get this size. It's about 8 feet, and you can cut it in half to make it like 4 feet if you like. But yeah, we really wanted to make this bed slightly a little bit more, a little bit on height, so we did couple layers here. So that's why we bought 8 blocks and 8 wood, and here we are done with the one layer. So as you can see here, nice and level now. Alright, so yeah, here I'm all done with this one layer. And what do you think about this so far? I think I really liked it. At this point, we were not sure if we want to add like one more layer or not, but then we decided that, well, let's do it, because we can plant, I guess, more plants. And also there are a lot of other bunnies, and they're just gonna eat a lot of vegetables. So that's why we thought of, let me just add another layer here, why not, right? So that's why we add the second block on top of that first one like that, and then add those wood. And you know what the best part about this is? It's just easy to move, just in case uh, if you are moving or you want to take it out, you can just easily remove the blocks and wood, and you're done, I guess. And just add some grass seed on top, and yeah. So that's why I said earlier that's why we go with this type of garden bed, which is really easy to remove if we have to. And you know what? All the time I'm holding a camera, he is working. But trust me, guys, I also helped making this bed. I made all of those holes, which was the hardest part. Uh, he was at work, and I started digging couple of those sides, and he was shocked that I did that. And the other side he did it. So yeah, here we are all done adding those wood. Just one last left, and we're gonna add some soil here, but I'm gonna show you what soil I use and what other material I use. But yeah, here we are all done with this one, and this is how it looks like now. What do you think? We maybe add some solar lights on those blocks, maybe. Not sure right now. All right, so remember I made those holes slightly a little bit bigger. Now I'm gonna go on those sand before I add my soil, and kind of, smooth everything out, kind of level a little bit. Doesn't have to be like, not trying to make it too perfect because I cannot. But this part was really relaxing for me. I don't know why. I really like this part a lot. So here I'm just trying to remove the that grass from there, and also trying to fill those corners, those edges. And I know I'm just gonna repeat myself again. I know that I don't do this like, I mostly make like art videos, but this is something I also do it on side, which I never share with you guys. So I thought of just sharing it with you today, because I know some of you are really into maybe planting, and I thought of, let's see if I can show you what else I do here. Alright, so it's not perfect, but it will work. So yeah, I'm all done. Now we bought this one fabric. It's a weed controller fabric. So this is what we're gonna be using. I know there are so many other good qualities. You can also use that. We are using this only because we have that sand down there, and I don't know if the plant's gonna grow or not. So that's why we are using this fabric. But if you are doing like this, you don't really have to use the fabric. If you are doing it directly on the grass, I guess, or maybe on just a regular, like a ground, or but I know that you can also use cardboard. It really attract more worms, and it's good for your plants. So yeah, so here we have this clamp, and we just put the clamp there so that fabric stays in a place. All right, so now we bought so many salt, and we thought this is gonna be enough. I'll show you what happens next. But here, these are the all soil we bought. It's about like 6 or 7 bags, I believe. So we put all of this bag in here, and then it was started raining. So the next day I go back, and I kind of put those back again, and started adding those sand on that bed. Now, as you can see in that other side of that video there, I by mistakenly add the mulch there. I have no idea what I was thinking, but yeah, I did that. But I just kept it there. I'm like, that's okay, I can just mix it with the soil a little bit. That's completely okay. All right, so yeah, like I said before, we bought only 6 bag of soil, which wasn't enough for like of course, right? But we didn't think about at that time when we bought it. So we had to buy some more soil. So we didn't find that same soil again because that was like, like 40 minutes away from our home. So we go to Meyer this time, and we bought also this tomato kind of a frills. Not sure if this is good enough or not, but we're gonna try. Let's see. Okay, so again, this is the soil we bought. You can pause the video, I guess. It's all-purpose topsoil, and it's from Meyer. We bought it for about like $1.99, so it was like $2 a bag. So here's more bags. Alright, I don't know if you can tell or not from this video or not, but this bags wasn't enough. So we had to go to Meyer again and we bought more bags. So in total, we used about 36 bags. I really wanted to do like one more layer after this, but that was good enough. So yeah, in total we spent I mean not spend, but we use 36 bags here. Okay, so something just came to my mind, and that's what I'm gonna do now, which is to kind of decorate it a little bit. So I tried to find the center of that box and put the planter pot there. Now this planter have a big hole on the bottom, a big one. I know I didn't show you here, but what I'm trying to do is put this planter in the center here. So I'm trying to dig a hole there so that I can fit my planter there, and we can plant some flowers or something there. So I dig a nice big hole, put it right there, and cover the sides, and I add some soil on that pot. Now I use different soil, the potted soil I mean, and I'm not really sure how this is gonna look like after everything's grow. So something that I never tried, I'm gonna try, right? So I will update you guys after maybe about like couple months maybe, or after if I see any fruits on my plants. So we'll see. Okay, so after I add that soil, I am just gonna smooth out again one more time, and this is the last one. I am not gonna add any more soil here. Again, I add about like 36 of bags. Okay, so this next part isn't necessary, but I'm still gonna do it. So I grabbed this bigger giant, not giant, but a piece of wood, and I'm just gonna step on it and to get that nice smooth looking sand. I guess not gonna stay like that for sure, but I don't know why I did that, but I just wanted to share with you that this is something I also did here. And he find it so funny, so he wanted to do the whole thing. Well, I'm like, okay. And I don't really wanted to step on that soil, so when I was doing this, I thought of adding the flower on that pot. So this is the flower I am gonna plant, and we'll see how that looks if it grows. So let's do this. And I wasn't really so crazy about planting or growing something, but my husband, he really likes to do this, and because of him I get into the planting, and I really find it so relaxing, and it's really fun. So this is how he showed me, and which is to press down all the soil first, and then put the container like that and dig out all the dirt, and then see if it's gonna fit or not, and take it from the container, take the plant out from the container, and put it on the hole, and then fill the space with some soil on top. So once the flower is gonna come, I hope I hope it will look good. So I'll show you if that happens. Okay, so here I'm all done, and I started working, pressing down the other area on those soils. So now we can start getting into the fun part, which is shopping. So we shop a lot of fun stuff today. Some more soil for some other project, and some flowers, so many flowers actually, and so many vegetables. So this is all we bought. I know it doesn't look that much, but after we put those in there, trust me, it's gonna be a lot. So I know that you may be not interested what I'm planting and where I'm planting, but if you like to skip this part, you can always fast forward the video. But I am gonna still show you what plants I'm planting today and where I'm planting. So this one is Brussels sprout. The next one is a broccoli. I never did this before, not this one and not the Brussels sprout. This is our first time. Okay, so the next one is a pepper. I think it's a Hungarian wax hot pepper. And we're gonna plant a lot of peppers today. Alright, so the next one here is tomatoes. Now this one is cherry tomatoes. We're gonna plant about like 4 different type of tomatoes today. Alright, so again the next one is tomatoes. Again, this one is slightly little bigger. It says red cherry large tomatoes, so this is slightly gonna be a little bit more lighter. This next one is a flower. I'm not gonna plant it right here. I'm gonna plant that in the front of my home. And this one here is Roma tomatoes. Like I said, we're gonna plant a lot of tomatoes today. Okay, this next one is again tomatoes, and this one is mountain fresh. I believe this is gonna be slightly a little bit bigger size, but not sure. Okay, so those are all tomatoes. Now this one is again a flower. I'm gonna plant this in the front. If that happens, I'll show you later maybe. And this one is it says long thin hot pepper. We'll see that how that's gonna grow. Okay, so the next one again is pepper. This one is a long thin. Again, we bought like couple of them. And this next one is again I don't even know how to pronounce this, but it's a pepper. Okay, so next one is here. It's a green pepper. It's California Wonder. Okay, so again pepper. I told you we're gonna plant a lot of pepper. Yeah, we're gonna make a lot of different stuff with the peppers. Now this one is cucumber. It's gonna go on the other side. Alright, so yeah, this is how I am planning to put those together. Now let me show you how I plant them one by one. So again, if you want to skip this part, you can skip the part, but I really wanted to show you, and my niece really wanted to see this, so I actually am making this video for her, you can say. Okay, so first I see where it's gonna fit and dig a little hole, slightly a little bit bigger than the pot size, because I really wanted to cover a little bit more than what it's in the pot. So I dig a little bit more bigger hole and trying to remove the soil very slowly. I don't wanna break the roots. And I'm gonna do this with my niece when she come here, so I'm gonna do that with her. Okay, so and then remove the plant and put it there, and here we are all done. Now after I plant these, I just like to press it down after I put the soil around so that it doesn't move in the wind, so hopefully it stays here. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this very quickly and plant all other plants. All right, so yeah. All right, so yeah, here I'm all done. Now I know that I kind of put them all really closer, I believe. I don't know what I did, but this is how it looks like, and I'm also gonna do like one more thing. I'll show you in a second, but this one side is cucumber, broccoli, and the other whole side is tomatoes, and the other whole side is pepper. Okay, so now here I have some mulch right here. Now I also want to cover the bottom of the plants, so I'm talking about those stems. So what I'm gonna do is add some mulch around. I know I'm not really adding a lot right now, but I will add more later, just to show you guys that this is what I am also gonna do, just so that it also protect the roots and keeps the soil moist. So I'm gonna do that very quickly to all my plants. Okay, so yeah, here all done. I also add those tomato trails, and this is how it looks like now. Now I will update you guys in maybe about like couple months maybe, or if I see any fruits or any vegetables here, I will update you guys. So yeah, this is how it looks like now. And thank you guys for watching. So here is the fence. I'm not sure if I like it or not, but I am just gonna see. I don't know. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my video, this long video, and I will see you next time. Bye.